So apparently, NBA 2K25 is now taking rep away from you guys. Do you know how closely people watch their rep progression? When you get up to the higher rep levels, you get like damn near 0.1 to max 0.4 per game. So you telling me people ain't gonna notice if they're losing rep after a game? Oh Lord, this joint just get crazier and crazier as the year goes on. We about to get into the details and a bunch more. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
All right, you know I don't like to waste you guys' time, so we're gonna start right off with a video showcasing 2K taking rep away from a player. I think he's a starter 5. Prince Ricardo added me on the video, so salute to Prince Ricardo. And this video was posted by MIDI Drive. We'll scroll on up. You're gonna see the MIDI Drive says, "Did I just lose rep?" You see he's at 71%. And it drops down to 70.9. Like I said, you got players out here watching their rep progression like a hawk because everybody's trying to get that rep. And the rep moves so slow that of course people are gonna notice if they drop a point. Unlike me, when I'm out there playing, it moves so slow, I'm not even paying attention to it. I just hit starter 4 on Xbox, but I was approaching veteran 2 on my PlayStation accounts. But there's a lot of other 2K players out there that are fully focused on this rep progression, and 2K is taking it away from them. The little bit that they get, 2K is not only not giving them that little bit, but they're actually taking away more. What's next, 2K? You're gonna start taking people's bills away from them after they done paid for them? You know what's even crazier, y'all, is that as I scroll down, you're gonna see more and more people saying that this happened to them. Let's go down here. It says, this happened to me in like 22 or 23. You could also lose VC and my points if you are on a 99. Rep System F, he says, this game is beyond saving at the moment. This other dude here, Guapo, said it happened to him as well. Ariel said it happened to me and thought he was going crazy. And it makes me wonder how many players like me who barely pay attention to the rep grind are losing rep as well. What is it, 2K? You don't want anybody to shine? Like, you don't want anybody to reach the top? What's going on here? People love to hit legend. People love, there's incentives tied behind this whole rep system. So you got people chasing cap breakers. Like, I just got my first set of cap breakers on Xbox after making the switch from PlayStation, and now I'm grinding to my next set of cap breakers at veteran 2. So I want to get there. How many other players are you doing this to, 2K? Not to mention the animations that are tied behind the rep grind. Is just a complete mess. You cannot take rep away from players. They work hard for that stuff. Now, I'm uncertain as to how large or widespread this problem is within the 2K player base. So if any of this type of stuff has happened to you, consider adding me on next so I can start compiling all the users who are going through this type of problem. Before we continue on to the next topic, I want to let you guys know that we are hosting tryouts for the Rec Warriors within our Discord. Our Discord has over 30,000 players. So if you're tired of running with randoms, join our Discord. There's also an exclusive chat within our Discord where myself and members of the AllCity team are scouting players with a higher level of aptitude to add them onto an exclusive chat within our Discord called the Rec Warriors. We host tryouts for the Rec Warriors every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 3 p.m. You guys are all welcome to join. It's free to join. I personally only run with those players who have made it through the tryouts. You have an opportunity to skip tryouts by subscribing to our Discord. That is an option. Rec Warriors is the entry level position, and then there's levels on top of that with players with even higher aptitude. So if you have that type of aptitude for 2K, come on out and join. We love to have you. Now, one of the biggest topics on NBA 2K25 and one of the biggest complaints that players have about NBA 2K25 is how much RNG is incorporated into the game. At times, the joint feels mind-numbing, like the game is completely out of our control. If you guys don't know, Ronnie 2K pretty much exposed the whole system by referencing the slingshot effect, where if your team is up by 20, the 2K25 slingshot effect kicks in, and now your team starts missing shots. All 50-50 balls go to the losing team, and the losing team begins to rally and make a comeback, even though they're getting spanked and there's like a huge difference in IQ out there on the floor. Just doesn't matter. 2K takes over and allows the losing team to compete against the winning team. It's one of the main reasons why the scores end up being so close at the end of the game. I would like to first reference this dialogue between Chalk and another 2K player. Chalk ended up sending out this initial post saying, "I was watching NBA 2K22 gameplay last night and almost shed a tear." Pretty much saying that 2K25 is so bad, he wish he could go back to 2K22. So the Snowman responded saying that pretty much 2K25 is the best 2K in years. Just saying. So Chalk said, "The game that forces you to miss shots is the least responsive 2K of all time and the one 2K that guards cannot burst out of their moves. That one, that's what you're referencing as the best 2K of all time? Owen responded saying, thought you said RNG was gone, and if you miss shots, it's on you. And this is all facts. We're going to reference that in just a second. But Jock responded to Owen saying, hello, drone. Believe it or not, this is a crazy concept. 2K is constantly making changes to the game. The sliders change, the game itself changes. At one point, RNG was removed and then re-added. Hope this clears up some of the confusion for you. How many of you guys feel like RNG is not only still in the game, it just never left? I never felt like it left. I always seen the RNG in the game, but Chalk did say at one point that RNG was removed, and he shared screenshots and talked about it. I would like to pull up that post from Chalk where he said it was removed. He said, a lot of y'all missing the point. I was the main person talking about how 2K made you miss shots. It's just not happening anymore. If you're smoking your jump shot, you got to figure out what you're doing wrong. Ironically, at that particular time when Chalk sent out that post, I was bricking a whole lot of shots, even though I felt previously like I had my shot down packed. Well, at that point in time, Chalk thought he figured it out. And there were people explaining how to kind of reset your green window at that time. Neither here nor there, but Chalk shared this screenshot. He said, told y'all there's no more RNG in NBA 2K25. Jumper Sigs and Build is on his channel. Sharing this screenshot of him going 10 for 10 from 3, 16 for 16 from the field, 100%. And I know a lot of you guys are like, well, a lot of people could go 100%, but when you start going into double digits, like shooting double digit numbers at 100%, that's where it kind of seems like things are changing. One of the main things that I loved about 2K is that you could practice to get better. Like if you put in your effort, you put in your time in the lab, you can learn your jump shot and then shoot more consistently. Well, 2K adding insult to injury with this RNG, they also added shifting green windows, which make it even more difficult to time your shots. I want to reference this post from Hank the Tank, and he showcased the tests from 2K Labs when they noticed that your green window is shifting. Hank the Tank says, this is the shooting algorithm in 2K25. This looks completely RNG. Like, what am I looking at? Every shot is random and different timing, and if you make all the shots, the fifth is like a 3% chance to be green, and the sixth has no green window at all. The first and the third shot are the same timing, the second and the fourth the same timing. What is this RNG? LMFAO. Can we get the same timing on every shot, please? Hello. The joint is just brutal, and I can't understand what Mike Wang and the 2K dev team thought they were doing with shooting on NBA 2K25. My opinion will never change on this. If you create, I think 2K is missing the point here. One of the most fundamental aspects in basketball is as a team creating the open shot opportunity. Now, park and 1v1s, 2v2s, that stuff may be different, but in a 5v5 setting, the strategy behind basketball, especially on the offense, is creating the open shot opportunity. And the open shot opportunity, in my opinion, should allow your green window to be gigantic, considering that you have a significant amount of three-point attributes. I was never in agreement with low three balls hitting consistently. That I never agreed with. But if you have, say, like maybe an 80 and above three ball and you're wide open, then I personally feel like your green window should be larger than normal. How many of you guys agree with that? Or do you like the new shooting system for 2K25? Sound off. I'm definitely curious to hear your feedback. As you guys know, I've been going live more often. I intend to go live after I upload this video, but a lot of people are asking me, what do I expect for 2K26? Will it be more of the same like we experienced on 2K25? In my heart of hearts, I'm uncertain of the answer. There's some aspects that kind of lend to the idea that we're going to have a very similar experience as to what we've seen on 2K25 because Pro Play finalizes their rollout in NBA 2K26. I'm not exactly sure how much of an impact Pro Play has on shooting, but considering how much money we are spending on 2K25 and, you know, they had another milestone year, they're still breaking sales records, they're on course, they're already matched up with 2K24 as it stands right now, and they're on the road to breaking another sales record. In 2K's mind, what they're doing is successful. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The game is obviously designed to generate more sales. We're not talking about selling the actual game, we're talking about selling those VC packs. For 2K, this system is working, so I imagine that 2K will keep the system that continues to generate that type of cash flow. I can't tell you how many players I've seen saying that this is their last year. They just can't stand it. But it leaves me hella confused because 2K is reporting on their end, and this is not directly from 2K. This is from their parent company above 2K, saying that 2K is one of the main, we are one of the main contributors toward the success of Take-Two Interactive. NBA 2K players are the ones that are bringing in that money. So will it stay the same, or will we see change in 2K26? Only time will tell. Before we wrap up this video, I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are struggling to shoot on NBA 2K25, as difficult as it is, if you want to kind of sort of increase your shooting percentages out there, I highly recommend that you join NBA 2K Lab Premium, as they provide you guys the best jump shots. They even give you like the percentage numbers on the green windows. So I highly recommend you guys check that out. If you do consider joining NBA 2K Lab Premium, use promo code AllCity and you can save yourself 20%. As always, I'm curious to hear your feedback on all this stuff, so sound off in the comment section below. If any of you guys are new here, drop a like and a sub on your way out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.